Have you ever think, like, damn, if you can have a conversation with anybody in the world, if you could have a conversation with anybody in the world, whether he was alive or whether he was dead, saying who would that person be? And to me, I guess being that today marked, 33 years that Kelvin, Darnell Martin, aka 50 Cent, he died. He died on October 24th, 1987. So that was 33 years ago. So to me, now he would have been 56. And like I always wonder, if I could have had the opportunity to sit down and had a conversation with him to see what went wrong with our friendship. We went from being little boys in the Bedford-Stuyvesant section of Brooklyn, horsing between Patchen and Ralph. I'm 6, he's 5, and we run around the block like it's nothing. I'm talking about having fun, playing with the Johnny pump, getting all wet up. My family knew his family knew mine. We ate candy, bubblegum, ice cream. I'm talking about we was happy-go-lucky kids. Even as time went on, and I moved from the Bedford-Stuyvesant section, and I went to the East New York section, we bumped back into each other again. Unlikely place, the infamous Rikers Island in adolescence, C-74. We went from C-74 to the Woman House. 2 Top sneaker shop. Anybody know anything about that? That's how it was back then. I'm talking about that was my little buddy. I'm talking about we was real close, like family. But to me, my question would be if he was still alive, like me and him having a heart-to-heart conversation, almost similar to the late Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. When Kobe demanded a trade, opposing them trading Kobe, they traded Shaq. Shaq went down to Miami with Dwayne Wade and got him another NBA ring. Kobe, as time went on, he wound up getting with his little crew and he won 2 more championships. But they had major beef. Probably not at the extent of me and 50 Cent, but they had major beef, But anyway, they was able to, and I saw a show that they was able to sit down like grown men and iron out their differences. Me and 50 Cent never had that chance. That opportunity was never granted. So I was wondering, right now in our 50s, how that conversation would have went. To me, being who I am today, I have changed. I have put a lot of stuff behind me. I'm not that same individual. And hopefully, at 56, he would have changed. He would not have been as far as what he was known for, like a notorious stick-up kid. And that here it is, he was able to think on an intellectual level, whereas being humble and being meek and being true and sincere in his approach. And I think right now is some of the things that I would have asked him, what went wrong? What went wrong in our relationship that, caused him? During the period of time when I got acquitted in 1987, months prior to his death, he was out there, he came and got me when I got acquitted. He came and got me from my Cypress headquarters. And he had this little Jetta at the time. Anybody that know that, he had this little tan colored Jetta, with these BBS rims. So he came and got me, and we went to the Fort Greene section, and we hanging out there. Okay, we, hanging out, socializing, mingling with the guys downtown, Fort Greene. And I didn't know it at the time. But every opportunity he got, he was, paging. He was paging these guys and letting them know, hey, Glaze is down here in the Fort Greene section. He don't have no gun. He don't have no bulletproof vest. We can get him. Easy target. Why? For the life of me, when I found out, that was very disheartening. That was very hurtful. We left from the Fort Greene section of Brooklyn, and we headed to the Albany houses. Okay, when we got to the Albany houses, we was there for a mighty long time, playing dice, socializing, hanging out, playing what? We was playing 4, 5, 6 CeeLo. See how low your money can go. Okay, now he doing the same thing, calling these guys. Listen, man, I got Glaze. Glaze don't got a gun. He don't got no bulletproof vest. We can get him. We can kill him. Nobody around. We can take care of him. Okay, here it is. What the heck happened? I'm talking about right now, me and this guy used to be real close. So what changed between that period of time? What changed from our childhood years into our adulthood? And I can tell you what changed. One, when I was away, he tried to set up a move that he brought to me. I'm incarcerated. So he tried to set up a move that was going to get us both paid, but he was going against his boss at the time. And being that he was going against his boss, what he wound up doing, he wound up opening his mouth and he said something to the wrong person. And it got back out So what he did was he squashed it. He said, you know what? Now put that on hold. Okay, so to me, guess what? I put it on hold. It was never my original idea to start off with. So my question would be to him, why? Why you wanted me to die? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a verse from 50 Cent, Many Man. Okay? Many Man was death upon me. I'm like Paulie and Goodfella. You can call me the Don. Like Malcolm by any means with my gun in my pawn. Slim, switch side on me, let niggas ride on me. I thought we was cool. Why you want me to die, homie? So that would be my question today to 50 Cent. Why did you want me to die? I thought we was better than that. I thought we was friends. I thought we was like brothers. But guess what, folks? As you can sit back and see and you can tell, guess what? Here it is. Just because somebody started out being your friend, that don't mean they will continue to be your friend. As things change, people change, time change, guess what? Some for the better and some for the worse. In my predicament, that situation went left real fast. So when I heard that he had died from his gunshot wound that he sustained on October 20th, you know what? I didn't want to go out there and get revenge. I wasn't upset. Okay, you know what? Let me phrase that. I was upset. And what I was upset about is, like, you know what? I would have went and go pay my respect. But the fact that he was trying to set me a month prior to get killed, nah. I just say later for it. So, I took it personal. Because once again, that's supposed to be my friend. The original 50 Cent, the notorious stick-up kid. We grew up together. But yet and still regards to what, he wanted me to die. But he was using me as a sacrificed lamb to save his own ran. You know what? When y'all get a chance to look this up. And here it is, I'm reading something. Kelvin Darnell Martin, born on July 24th, 1964. He died on October 24th, 1987. He's also known as 50 Cent. Was an American criminal from Brooklyn, New York. Okay, Martin is primarily known as the inspiration for the name of the rapper, 50 Cent. Okay, and like I tell you right now is they got a documentary out about, 50 Cent or whatever, and check it out. I'm saying it's totally different. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. Like I said right now, I know a lot of different things about him or whatever. And like I told you right now, like to me now, I forgive him. You know what I'm saying? How can I not forgive him when out of all the stuff I have done in my life, I have asked for forgiveness. And I know that God had forgiven me. So, many years later, I forgive him. And I wish that, we was able to, as grown men, sit down and settle our differences. Sit down and see, and discuss and what went wrong. How all that stuff can be avoided. Folks, listen, man. Here it is right now is value people life, value friendship, value love, value respect. What I'm trying to say right now is, guess what? Young folks that's listening to my message, get my book. Get the chance to, what I want you to do is email me, Brian Gibbs 1201@yahoo.com and order your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption. It talk about the good, it talk about the bad, it talk about the ugly. If I can change, anybody can change, but you have to want to change, and change comes from within. You know what? Hit that like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what? Look into my link. If you look into the description box, you'll see Teespring. Teespring right now, I have merchandise. The Brian Glaze Gibbs t-shirt. I got mug. I got, hoodies. Check it out. I'm pretty sure you will not be disappointed. Right now is, once again, this is my ministry. I am Brian Glaze Gibbs. And what I'm just trying to tell y'all, folks, listen, there's no shortcut in life. Right now, love the one that you love. Respect, honor. Treat everybody the way that you want to be treated. Honor thy mother and thy father, and thy days should be long. That's what life is all about. Respect, love, and true human compassion. That's what life is all about. And what you have to do is, when you're wrong about something, admit when you're wrong, hold yourself accountable. That's it. And what I'm saying, on this day of what is the 33th year anniversary, the death of Kelvin Martin, aka 50 Cent, you know what? Listen, man, I forgive you. And if I did anything to offend you or to hurt you, hopefully you was able to forgive me. You know what? Life is too short. Life is too precious. And what we have to do, learn to love, learn to understand, learn to forgive, learn to move on. Thank you for joining me.